Tyler.
And I'm Katie.
You're listening to or watching Not-Stalgia. We're on YouTube. If you're not watching this, you could be.
And if you're not watching it, you're missing out. This is a visual and audio medium.
Agreed. Kate, can you describe what you see?
Here's what I see. I see something that says Encarta 95. I see Napoleon. Is that Napoleon up there on his fancy horse?
It appears to be.
I see a space shuttle. Who's that? Marion Jones. I see the Taj Mahal. You got, who's over there? Mother Teresa, Abraham Lincoln, some rocks, the Mona Lisa, Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman?
Statue of Liberty. No, that's Nelson Mandela. I'm far away. I'm far away. Nelson Mandela. God rest his soul.
You're off the hook. He played him in Invictus.
Yeah,
you're fine.
see?
You're fine.
What a great... I just cast Invictus. Amazing. And two dolphins flying through the sky.
Flying in the sky. And I mean, the overall motif is like this person's head is exploding with this knowledge. Is that the idea?
I think so. Pretty cool. You got a baseball flying out.
This aesthetic is what I aspire to every day.
I think this is, if we peeled your head like a clementine, I think this is what would come out, except instead of like historical figures and a baseball and a masterpiece and, oh, that's a ship, not some red rocks. See, I'm very far away. It would be like useless facts about filmmaking and Blender, you know?
Well, Kate, could you talk about your experience with encyclopedias?
We had some encyclopedias at my house.
Was it after 1994?
Yes. Some kind of traveling salesman came and sold my parents an encyclopedia set because we lived in the Great Depression.
Like in the late 90s, maybe early 2000s,
probably
right?
mid to late 90s,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, Kate.
I used to look at them just for fun.
You flip through, you learn some facts as a little kid.
Yeah.
Because the encyclopedia experience, I have not really had it. And that's why I'm asking you. I want to know more about it.
Sometimes you would go look at a specific thing, like if you had a question about something specific, but sometimes you would just page through it.
Well, Kate, encyclopedias have been around for a long time. Possibly as far back as the 2nd millennium BC in Babylonia.
Wow.
People, ever since they figured out how to like carve stuff into stone, they've been trying to, write down as much information as they can to have a reference for it. The oldest surviving encyclopedia is the Naturalis Historia, compiled by Pliny the Elder in Rome in the 1st century AD.
Cool.
We have that still. We can look at it. By the 20th century, it was common for libraries and households, like yours did, to buy multi-volume encyclopedias. Except yours wasn't in the 20th century.
So it was.
Yours was in the late 20th century, yeah.
Hey.
The first digital encyclopedia was Compton's Multimedia Encyclopedia in 1989. It was very popular, and Microsoft, who we've discussed recently, they wanted to get into the digital encyclopedia game and make their own one. So they licensed a very popular encyclopedia brand, Funk and Wagnalls. I never heard of them. I guess that's the last names of the two people who founded it, but it's like this. They're founded in 1875. They've been publishing encyclopedias since 1912.
Yeah, obviously. We want the funk. Gotta have that funk. And Wagnall.
And Microsoft decided to call their product Microsoft Encarta, and they released it on CD-ROM in 1993. They called it Encarta 94. It's like Cars, the name is the next year. It was originally priced at about $400, which is how much the competing multimedia CD encyclopedias cost, which I'm sure the books were probably around that much too. But they basically decided to lower it to $99 to undercut all the competition, and they included it with most computers too. So when you bought your computer, you got it for free. So it became the dominant digital encyclopedia very quickly. They released a new version every year, starting in 1993, and then they, would put the name on it, so it's like Encarta 94, Encarta 95, and so on. And it was really useful because the internet was so young, and like not everyone had it, or if you did, you had to pay per the minute you were using it, and it was slow. So, you just buy basically what now is Wikipedia, put it on your computer, and you could reference it at any point, quickly. You could read articles, you could listen to audio, you could watch really crummy-looking video clips. They had like a multimedia gallery of some things. It was a big deal, pre-internet. We had it in my house. It must have come with a computer. I didn't look at it a ton. I wish I had been more curious about this, but it was so much reading, I would like look at some of the video clips. And what I did like to try was the game. Have you ever heard of this? It's called MindMaze.
No.
This is the game that came with the encyclopedia, and basically it's a trivia game. So the game is basically multiple choice trivia, but you're like in a castle, and it's very simplistic. When I finally set it all up to record this episode and like looked at it for the first time in years, I was like, oh, I thought like maybe it was a 3D castle you're exploring. It's still images. It's very simplistic. But, you're trapped in a castle and you have to answer questions to go from room to room. I think you're actually going to do really, really good at it. And I think you might enjoy it.
Saw?
Kind of. There's like a curse. There's a story. You'll see. But I remember trying to play it. I remember watching my dad play it. He was really tickled by this because my dad was like an early computer adopter. and he was really into, his gateway computer with Windows 95 on it. So it was fun to sit around. It has a little medieval music playing. Encarta survived until 2009, Kate. That was the last version. In the 2000s, though, they started to put some of the content online. You'd pay a subscription fee. It was this whole thing, and it finally died out because Wikipedia has been around since 2001, and by 2009, the Encarta didn't stand a chance. Nobody was going to pay. I don't even want to pay whatever, how Wikipedia is like, well, if you pay us 1 cent, if everyone reading this could pay 1 cent, we could stay funded for a millennia. I'm like, dismiss. We are going to check it out. I just want to, again, bathe in the aesthetics of Encarta 95. We're going to play MindMaze on Encarta 98. The original MindMaze in the first Encarta, the 1994 Encarta, looked like this. Mm-hmm. It was very simplistic.
Was that a genie?
I don't know. It had these kind of very, pixely graphics. The version we're going to play, because they updated it the very next year, and then it stayed that way until Encarta went away, is a little updated from this. You'll see. We're going to dive in. We're going to take a gander. This seems like something you would have loved to have had as a kid, an encyclopedia on your computer. Oh, did we forget to say that this is episode 2 of Hot Edutainment Summer?
Hot Edutainment Summer. Whoa. I'm scared. Help. 6:43 a.m. What year is it?
Okay, Kate, you're in. Go ahead, open up Encarta 98. Don't you love our Not-Stalgia themed Windows 98 computer?
I hate this so much.
It's a virtual machine for anyone wondering.
To live and survive to get away from this. And now you're mocking me. Ooh, it's got.
You like the music? Would you like to look at any of Encarta before you dive in?
Because I'm channeling you, who was like, I'm not going to read these articles or watch media features. I'm going to MindMaze.
Just go to media features real quick. Watch one video. I just want you to see what we lived with.
All right, so this is a bobsled run. I'm watching some men or folk get into a bobsled and then bobsled away.
That
was it.
Video existed on computers, but it was this quality. It was always really short. And now you're going to go to MindMaze. Here we go. Master this challenging game.
Will I do it?
All right.
Oh, look at those little puffy pants that the guy's wearing. You are flipping through Encarta late one night when you discover a strange and mysterious article. It has no heading, and the text is fragmented. You also notice that it is printed in Old English letters. That's how you know something f***ed up about to happen. With an illuminated letter at the start, you begin to read. The reign of King Miser I was a short one, and, as it produced no major political change, it is usually ignored. Only one item makes it worthy of mention. Several independent sources have been discovered that describe a magical curse was laid upon Miser I's castle, though thought to have been named MindMaze. All accounts refer to the curse as having been very powerful. It seems to have caused a tear in the time-space continuum, scattering fragments of the past and future throughout the castle and paralyzing normal activity. There is some dissent among sources as to the text breaks here, garbled by gaps and random characters. Maybe eject the CD and put it back in. That's what you should do. It picks up again further down. Could be broken simply by stating aloud the appropriate location in time and space for that particular fragment of the curse. Some accounts even have the inhabitants of the castle hearing descriptions of the misplaced fragments echoing through their heads. The castle locals were unable to solve these many riddles, those f***ing hayseeds, because the topics were based upon events in their future. The curse is said.
This is so much reading.
Hear another break in the text. It picks up again shortly, but you notice that it is slowly growing faint, as if a mist were growing between you and the screen. Use the power of the curse to her advantage, reaching forward in time to summon a scholar. At this point, the mist has entirely obscured the screen. You look around the room and you see that it is filled with a dense haze. Did you ever f***ing read this?
No.
You stand, take a step, and trip over something by your foot. That's you.
Yeah, I did that.
You wonder how a damp rock came to be lying on the floor of your home. Even as your head makes an impact with it, you shut your eyes in pain, and darkness envelops you. As you recover, you feel a slight breeze. You open your eyes to look for the open window, and you see ahead of you a large castle with a huge gate, gaping wide open. Seeking no alternative, you stuff your mouse and its dangling cord into your pocket. And you make your way inside. What now?
You feeling totally immersed?
No.
All right, damp rock. Click the X and stuff
You're
your
a
mouse
damp
in your
rock.
pocket. Now you're gonna new player. Don't be me.
Player.
Yeah. Go ahead, type your name.
Right here?
Yeah, just type Katie. Catherine. Click on the door and it's
go.
go time, baby.
Yoo-hoo!
You hear the music?
It's really giving me medieval fun fair. You know, I'm trapped in the mind maze.
Sometimes I just listen to the soundtrack when I'm working, editing. See the little map down there? You're in that room. I believe we're trying to get to that red room. Really, we're trying to get 20,000 points.
Okay.
I don't think you're going to beat this today.
I don't think so. Here I go.
Go ahead and click on a door. Anytime
Like
you see...
any door?
Any door. You can click on any door.
I want to click on this little nun.
Try it.
Let me in, nun.
Give her a click. Okay. So any door is fair game.
Oh my god.
To go through a door, though, you're going to have to answer a trivia question. Well, maybe not that
Who's
door.
this man? He's got a scimitar.
Click on him. He's going to tell you something. These ruffians call this a curse? That I cannot believe. If this is a curse, then my camel here is Abraham Lincoln. Ha ha ha. Well, it is obvious that it is up to the two of us to break the curse. We must solve these puzzles. I will answer the ones about the Sultan, and you can answer the ones that are not about the Sultan. I believe this one is yours.
Wow.
So now you can click anywhere else to dismiss that, and then click on the door, and you're going to get your first riddle. It's really just a question. This culture's art was principally devoted to the service of the pharaoh.
Oh. Egyptian.
Click on the lady. She's going to tell you something.
What does she want?
I don't know. Oh, goodness. Help at last. Have you seen Joseph the servant? I'm terribly fond of him, and he is so naive. Oh, no. I just worry constantly. I've been trying to lift the curse myself, but I haven't had much luck. Still, I made notes of what I've tried so far, and I've been looking through some books. Do you have the answer to this next riddle? All right, try the next door.
But, like, do I have to go in the right way of the maze?
No, because it's a maze. I was messing with this yesterday to prep, and every time I tried to go towards that, I couldn't. It twisted around. The chief seaport and commercial center of Turkey is A. Ankara, B. Damascus, C. Trieste, D. Istanbul.
It's going to be Istanbul.
Istanbul, not Constantinople? Nice.
50 points.
All right.
You got to answer it quick, too.
Oh, yes.
So you're reading it slow. I gotta answer it quick.
You're right. There is a timer.
Who is this man?
He's cleaning the floor. I'm not reading every one of these. There is so much reading.
There's a lot of reading.
It's way too much reading. Can you see why? First of all, I'm not going to read all this as a boy. And second of all, I don't know the answer to any of these questions.
All right, here I go.
A powerful Malay kingdom that dominated maritime trade in Southeast Asia between 7th and 12th centuries. What are you going for? Kingdom of, what was it?
Srivarya?
Uh-oh. It's a witch making her big soup.
Yeah, why is she making that big soup? Let's see what she has to say.
All right, everybody's just talking about the curse. Was that like a religious?
Well, look, see, this is the only way I'm getting out of here.
Well, see, it's gonna go that right. This room.
So I got to go away.
Oh, you're right, because there's no doors going any other direction though, right?
Yeah, I'm going back.
Yeah, but there weren't any other doors.
I gotta go back this way.
Were there?
I've died in the mind maze.
Go back. Keep going. Go all the way back to the first room. Go through the door. Yep. Can you go back from here? No. So you, by choosing the door you did at the beginning, you've gone on this path. You just keep going. You're not going to get a dead end. You're fine. This room is going to have multiple doors probably. This species of small whale is closely related to dolphins.
I think it's a porpoise.
Porpoise? Yeah. Killing it. Okay.
Oh,
Does that bird talk to you? No, this is a very verbose parrot.
No. Don't talk to me, bird.
American frontiersman, marksman, and law enforcement officer shot during a poker game. Wild Bill Hickok, Johnny Appleseed, Davy Crockett, or Jesse James. Excuse me, Jesse Woodson James. Wild Bill? Killing it, Kate.
Who's this punk?
Click
what
on
you
her.
Want, girl?
Have you come to break the curse? I don't care so much,
so
actually.
good.
United States government agency responsible for administering federal policy for Native American Inuits, a.k.a. Eskimos. The Bureau of Indian Affairs?
Yeah, the BIA, boy.
Have we not changed that name yet?
Ew.
Even now? Since 1998?
Here I go.
Puzzle in which words, guessed from their definitions, are fitted into a diagram of black and white squares. What was it?
Crossword puzzle.
Oh.
Who's this guy?
This is an outrage. I demand to see a lawyer. So this guy's in his stock. Global military conflict that in terms of lives lost and material destruction was most devastating in any in human history.
Ooh. One or two.
World War One, World War Two.
Oh,
and try again. Okay, go for World War Two. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I guess you got to think about what's his name's? The atomic bomb, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's probably...
Like a broom.
Card game played by 2 to 6 participants with a standard deck of 52 cards. Rummy?
Rummy.
It's surely not solitaire.
Who's this man? His name's Paul.
Greetings, stranger. Don't think I don't know what you're up to. You're trying to break the curse.
I can't pick this door. It's going to send me back.
Yeah, but it's a maze. Yeah, I think that's your only good option based on the map. Any material that hardens and becomes strongly adhesive after application in plastic form. Nice. Cement.
I'm moving.
You are motoring.
Do not bother me. I gotta go down again, I think.
Okay.
Can I get some jewels, please?
No. The chests don't have anything in them. Disappointing. Device used to measure or indicate the passage of time.
That's called a clock.
As a child, I'd be like, what? I don't know the answer. I can't read.
You failed your clock test.
Hey, I did very bad on my clock test in 3rd grade.
I guess I gotta go this way.
I don't need to be publicly shamed for it on this podcast. What is the name of the inherited condition in which the body lacks normal pigmentation? Albino? Albinoism?
Albinism. Keep it moving. I guess we gotta go this way.
Those two,
go down this way.
no, that's one man. Our bodies receive information from our surroundings through our...
Gotta be sense organs,
sense organs, not our skin, not our brain.
Well, isn't your skin the sense organ?
But it's like, pick the best answer.
I'm going in the MindMaze.
Areas of safety, engineering, and public health that deals with the protection of workers' health. Department of Labor.
What? Industrial safety. Is that even real anymore, or do they call that OSHA now?
It's a great
I think
question.
they call it OSHA.
I don't know if you noticed, but you could click the little book icon to the right of any answer, and it'll open the article.
Yeah, but I don't have time to do that. I got a motor. But
click on the jester.
What does he want?
These puzzles I can't comprehend. This is surely the end. We can't possibly cope, so I certainly hope you're the best the future can send. Thank you.
Am I the best? Have they sent us our best?
In criminal law, pledge of good conduct given by a person convicted of crime as a condition of release. What was it? Parole.
Parole.
In law, obligation undertaken by one party to answer for the default of another. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. I meant to click warranty. My God.
Oh, you clicked the wrong answer.
No.
Oh, no.
What's that? Oh, no. I'm stuck. Am I stuck now?
No, you just didn't get points.
What's that,
Try again.
geisha? That's really
I don't know why there's a geisha here. I guess because everyone's been sucked in from different practice by which powerful nations or people seek to extend and maintain control and influence over weaker nations or people. Imperialism, my dude.
Hell yeah.
Emission of light by means other than combustion and therefore occurring at lower temperatures. What was it?
Luminescence.
Killing it. The largest single Christian body composed of those Christians who acknowledge the supreme authority of the Pope.
Hell yeah.
Roman Catholic Church. In cartography, the ratio of the distance between 2 points on a map and the actual distance
The scale.
between 2 points on the Earth's surface. The Galapagos Islands are named after these unique animals. Giant tortoises.
Galapagos. Hey, get away from me,
Whoa.
guy.
Simple verses, often accompanied by a simple tune used for educational
It's a nursery
rhymes. Oh, you're so fast I can't even read it. Group of related music styles that have dominated popular music in the West since about 1955. Rock music.
It's like rock and roll music. This woman again?
Theatrical production in which songs, choruses, musical interludes, and often dance are integrated into dramatic plot. Ah, a musical.
Not burlesque. I need to lay all right now.
The religion founded by
It isn't.
How do you say it?
Siddhartha Gautama.
What?
Siddhartha.
A landmark structure in Paris. What was
right.
it? Eiffel Tower?
It's the Eiffel Tower.
Oh. You're cruising.
I'm this little sewer peasant.
International movement dedicated to developing the character of boys and training them
the
for
John Birch
responsibilities of
Society.
adult life. The Boy Scouts.
Well, maybe it's the John Birch
What's
Society.
the John Birch Society?
They're a bunch of white supremacists that are thought to have influenced the modern conservative movement today.
Huh. There's a couple different rooms. They seem to just randomize the furniture and the people. A series of 21 awards for outstanding achievements in drama, letters, music, and journalism.
Yeah.
What'd you guess?
I guess Nobel,
but it's Pulitzer. Oh, you fool. Who's this
That's
guy?
you.
Hey, I'm on the verge of a major discovery, and in you, Trump. Yeah, Kate, leave him alone. A large seagoing warship propelled by oars and a sail?
It's a galley. Look.
Oh, okay, so what's in this special red room?
How I exit the MindMaze.
Extension of economic assistance from one nation to another. Foreign aid? Nice. All right, what's in here? Oh, click the stairs to continue your quest. What's up here?
A man.
Another maze.
Room. All right. So, like...
To win, see in the bottom right, you have to get 20,000 points.
Okay, will I get more points if I select 4?
Yes, you will. Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize. Let's up the difficulty. Common name for a poisonous plant. Common in open woods or hedgerows in Central and North America. Oh. This is hard. Nope, it's not Rose of Sharon.
I don't get more
White
points
snake
for
root?
that.
Yes, you
Oh,
do.
yeah,
220. Look at that.
Hell yeah.
British geneticists whose research established mathematical rates. Oh, it's Punnett, right? Punnett squares? Who made that?
That's not any choices.
Damn.
No.
British geneticists whose research established mathematically the rates of genetic change in human populations. John Burton Sanderson. See, now you're losing.
These are hard.
So we did easy questions, and we didn't even know. Now we're on hard. In Greek mythology, priest of Apollo, god of the sun, of Poseidon, god of the sea. Ooh, this is the Greek one.
Yeah.
Danaus.
Man.
Who is Larakuni.
Rakakuni. That was Rakakuni.
Which of the following is not a minority group in Iran?
Ooh.
Kurds, Azeris, Baluchis, Manchus? Yeah, nice. I like this. It's got more interesting. French motion picture actor. Come on, not Gerard Depardieu. That would have been on level 1. Francois Truffaut, Pierre Mendès France, How could he have France in his name? Jean Gabin? Nice.
Jean Gabin?
Who? That guy wiping a rug? Scottish clergyman and leader in the establishing an independent Presbyterian church in Scotland. These are really hard. Alexander Henderson. How'd you know that?
I just guessed.
What? American composer who's noted for his musical scores for on the Broadway stage. And it's like Ernest Bloch, Max Roach.
No.
John Milton, Cage Jr., and Jerome David Kern. Nice, that was the right answer. Jerome David Kern. This film movement launched by young French filmmakers in the 1950s. Ooh. Influenced by American film noir and Italian neo-realism, futurism, docudrama, nouvelle vague, cahiers de cinema. It was
Nouvelle Vague.
Nouvelle Vague. These perennial herbs are commonly called liver leaf because they have thick, three-lobed evergreen leaves, somewhat similar to the three lobes of a human liver. Not rhododendron.
Not rhododendron.
Not trillium. It was
Hepatica. Dang.
Duh.
Sometimes you just gotta guess.
So you get 2 guesses. This is hard.
This is not fair.
Oh, wait, okay. Last Holy Roman Emperor and first Emperor of Austria. St. Francis Xavier. Francis I, Francis II, Francis Joseph I. Read the article, Kate. It's on the right. It'll pause the timer.
It's not him.
So you can stop at any time and look
back?
at the article. Click the jester hat. See?
There he is. I think that's him.
Okay, just based on the years. Francis I, was that right?
Francis the First.
Yep.
No, was it Francis
It was
the Second?
2, yeah. Nice. Yeah, Kate, you have 4,257 out of 20,000
so
points.
long.
It'd take forever. American professional golfer known as the Squire is considered one of the preeminent professional golfers of the 1920s and 30s. You got to know your stuff here, man. All right, I get the feeling you're just guessing. Have you had enough?
Yes. I would rather be in a Saw movie, I think.
What do you think of MindMaze?
I actually think I really would have liked this as a kid because I was kind of a punky little know-it-all, you know?
Yeah, you could have proved it.
And then if I got a question wrong, I'd be like, oh, it's not working.
Really? Were you like a little sore loser?
Not so much a sore loser, but like I didn't like to get things wrong.
Right.
Something that I've really had to work on.
Calls your smarts into question is how you felt, even though not really. I mean, who's supposed to know? I'm going to click one more time. Who's surely... Oh, no, I went the wrong way. Oh, there's my boy, though. Hee hee hee, hoo hoo hoo, ha 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 ha. Yeah, like, for example, French painter and sculptor whose innovative composition, skillful drawing, and perceptive analysis of movement made him one of the masters of modern art in the late 19th century.
Would he be Degas?
Yes. Who's supposed to know that?
Me.
So you would have enjoyed this as a kid. Mm-hmm. You could have read your encyclopedia on the computer, burned your eyes out. All right, Kate, so Hot Edutainment Summer Week 2's in the books.
This was fun. This was fun. I liked it better than the Magic School Bus because there wasn't any platforming.
Yeah, and this is a game that a grown-up could play too.
That's
Magic
true.
School Bus is just for... Most of what we're going to do is obviously for children. You're going to be like, soon you'll be identifying like long vowel sounds, you know, and like doing kindergarten content. So this one's nice because like, I don't know, if there were a modern version of this, I could see myself killing time on it. Like I wish Wikipedia had MindMaze. I think it'd be just delightful. It's kind of a shame it doesn't. So.
Well, if you gave them 1 cent, maybe they would make one.
I know, you're right.
Maybe they'd help you out.
It's just so funny because I swear in my mind this was like 3D. This was like a real game, but it is just so simple. It's hilarious. All right, Kate, you're not breaking the curse and getting out of there. If you'd gotten 20,000 points, you would have broken the curse, but that's okay.
I'm not breaking anything.
I love the stupid story that you were reading Encarta and then, slipped on a wet rock. So
it does sound like, no offense, it does sound like something that would happen to you.
I can't believe you. I can't believe you'd betray me like this. All right, Kate, thanks for playing Encarta MindMaze. Anybody out there who wants to revisit this, it's kind of a pain. You do need either an old computer or a virtual machine. So good luck, but it's really fun to revisit. And then if you're like me, you get your virtual machine set up, but then like it won't play sounds and it takes forever to figure out. All right, tune in next week for more Hot Edutainment Summer.
Presenting Microsoft Encarta 98 Encyclopedia. The world's leading multimedia encyclopedia keeps getting better every year. Packed with over 32,000 articles and twice the media. Over 900 exciting enhancements to articles that feature guest essays, historical documents, magazine and newspaper stories from the people who were there. Virtual tours, combining 360-degree views with the richness of content in our collages. Speaking of interactive, 24 interactivities you can really get your hands on. The new Encarta Research Organizer, included on its own 3rd CD. Now you can organize reports and research projects on electronic note cards with sources from books, CD-ROMs, periodicals, and the internet. Now, more than ever, you can count on Microsoft Encarta 98 Encyclopedia, the ultimate learning resource.